Not quite my tempo.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh my god, I left the thing up. See, this is what happens when Koho's not here. I do a terrible job. Hello, welcome to the show. It's Multiplex Loves Movies. We're back. It's episode 66. I haven't had one alcoholic beverage today, and you know what? That's saying something. I'm proud of myself. We'll see what happens after the show, depending on how it goes. Let's bring in my wife. It's Maggie. Maggie, how are you?
I'm good. I also haven't had an alcoholic beverage today.
Have you had one this week?
Yeah, on Sunday, like 3 days ago.
Okay, but Sunday's like the end of the week, kind of. Like
Oh, so then no, between today and yesterday.
I've had so many this week. Being yesterday is the day.
Didn't you?
Get it? It was the joke. No!
No.
God, man. I can't get along with the joke. Let's bring in someone you're related to, and I guess I am by proxy. It's Robert. Robert, how are you?
Hey, I am wonderful. Yeah, come on, Maggie. Maybe if you were funnier, you'd understand the nuances of that joke. I thought it was very funny. Tim, we are also related, yes.
Not by blood.
Yet. You just go to the other guest.
All right, let's bring in Nick. Nick, save me.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to Sunday as the end of the week.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Okay, so
no, it is the end of the week.
So here's the thing: when you think about it from like a calendar perspective, yes, my calendar is very Sunday to Saturday. But in like the way I live my life type of things, the weekend is the end of the week.
Right.
Monday is when I would normally go back to work and not want to die. So that would be like kind of how that's working.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Do you follow me, TWOHIG?
Well, that was the least confusing thing that was said so far. So yeah,
that's accurate. Welcome to the show, everybody. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got a few news stories on the top, and then we are going to get into ranking some Christmas movies. That's what we're going to do. I was going to do holiday, and there's number one. I was going to do all holidays and make it like an overall holiday thing since Thanksgiving is this week. But the website that we've used just couldn't find a good list. Couldn't find a good one. So we're going to do Christmas, but that's okay because we're looking forward to it. Christmas season officially starts Thursday night at 7 p.m., I believe. The moment Thanksgiving is done, aka dinner is off the table, it's fucking Christmas time. You know it. I know it. We all know it.
I cheated for the first time in my life, and I put up my tree today.
I was going to say, it's already Christmas time, Tim. What kind of world are you living in? Do you see the pile of presents that is wrapped in our house?
That's true. Hey, it's the GOAT. So we're going to get into a few news stories, guys. We're going to start off with probably the most incredible news story I've ever. Oh, Garth is beating me to the punch. Here's his list. We'll see if it has anything to, if any of those are on the list. I see a couple that are. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the most incredible news story that we've ever talked about on this program. I'm not even lying to you when this is by far the most exciting piece of information I've ever gotten that we can talk about on here. And it is fandom fights related, which is why I'm bringing it to you guys now. Here's the news. Let's watch the new Boss Baby trailer.
No.
We're all going to watch the Boss Baby 2 trailer. Let's do it. Oh, wait. I don't think I shared with audio.
I hate it already.
Darn.
So everybody we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to do this. But this is going to be, guys, I'm not even joking, the single most amazing thing ever.
He grew up. Why is he a baby again?
Play hard.
Out of my way! Ah! In days of yore, there were two warriors.
I'd kill for a spicy tuna roll right about now.
Get yourself a little something. The brothers grew apart, and a new age began. The Middle Age.
Dad, is Uncle Ted coming for Christmas this year?
Sweetie, sometimes you just grow apart.
Well, see, they're adults.
Yeah.
Diamonds all in my ring, player. Gold watches, gold chain, player. Walk in the building, I own it.
Uncle Ted, I missed you so much.
That's my girl.
Woohoo!
You can't solve everything with money.
But you can, Tim.
You haven't changed at all. You're still a big baby. Suck it, Ted.
That's not Tobey Maguire.
That's what I was just thinking.
Me? I hate to interrupt. I mean, it's a riveting conversation, but why don't you both suck it?
She can talk. All right.
I'm in the family business, and now you work for me, boomers. Baby Corp developed a new formula that can turn a grown-up back into a baby in 48 hours.
You want me to be a baby?
That's convenient.
Is this 2010 with this song?
Yep, there's the awkward stage. Ew! Baby Corp will offer a full memory wipe following this experience.
So, what's the crisis?
An evil genius is teaching kids to be very bad babies.
Welcome to the baby revolution.
We're gonna need
Is that Goldblum?
to go
Yeah.
undercover.
What have you done to me?
No, really? What, are we going sailing? Oh, no.
There's no adult voice.
Thanks for always having my back.
You're my brother. We always stick together because that's what families do.
We need to hurry before the formula wears off. What the? Aren't you a cutie in that little karate outfit? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I'm sure this isn't something money can't solve. What the fudge?
Why are we still paying
Kill
Alec Baldwin?
me.
Anybody know?
Nick, I'm gonna get you. Nick, I'm gonna get your reaction last.
Okay.
Robert, as someone who doesn't have to watch this because you no longer play in Fandom fights, I'll get your reaction first. Your thoughts on the trailer for the Boss Baby 2?
Well, you know, I asked the question, why are we still paying Alec Baldwin? That's a big one. And then also, like, I will still watch it because I write, and I also just like want to have seen every DreamWorks movie. But guys, this might take the lowest spot, even below Turbo, just based on that trailer. That's rough.
Maggie, in theaters March 26th. Are you there opening night?
No. Also, it's not called the Boss Baby 2, Tim. It's the Boss Baby Family Business. You will lose points if you don't write the title correctly.
That's true. That's true.
Ralph breaks the internet scenario.
Yes.
It looks terrible. I would rather die. I really haven't even seen the first one. Like, I kind of have. Maybe. I don't know. I think I've seen it twice. I was, like, really drunk the first time, and then I think I was asleep mostly the second time. So I don't even know how the last one ended, but this feels stupid.
You know who can tell you how the last one ended? Current Fandom Fights singles and teams champion of the world, Nick Tuig. And Nick Tuig, how are you feeling about the Boss Baby : Family Business?
So I had eye surgery a couple weeks ago. Surgery on my eyes. It means my eyes get sort of dry sometimes. So they gave me these things. These are like artificial tears. So when my eyes get dry, I put them in. I'm going to throw them away now because anytime I need to like cry, I'm just going to think of the Boss Baby 2 trailer and how already dated it is. Robert said it during. That song is very, very old. Half the jokes are from too long ago, and the other half are going to be outdated tomorrow. And I want to cry.
This trailer looks bad. This looks real not good. That being said, we're probably all gonna watch it.
But they said it turns you back into a baby, but it turns back into like a 10-year-old.
Right. He was still bigger. He wasn't a baby.
Yeah, he was the same age that he was in the first one.
That doesn't make sense.
There's ninjas, and I hate my life.
You chose this, Nick.
Well,
true.
I can bet you one thing. Maggie and I are going to see The Croods, The New Age. Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Tomorrow.
Or A New Age.
The New Age, something like that. We're going to go see that tomorrow because it comes out tomorrow. And I can bet you we're going to see that trailer again on before.
Yeah,
before The
I'm
Croods.
sure we will. That's why I was kind of hoping that you weren't going to make us watch it today.
But I did.
fine.
I made you watch it. Don't ask questions, just watch it. I love it. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. We got a couple more things before we get into Christmas movies. We got a bunch of superhero news, a bunch of Marvel news, a couple DC things. The big one that we didn't talk about because we were off last week, so we didn't talk about it. Wonder Woman is going to HBO Max, but it's staying in theaters as well. It's going to be in theaters on Christmas Day as well as on HBO Max. Now, if you're on HBO Max, it's only free. It is free on HBO Max for a month, and then it's going away. I don't know what that deal has to do. Like, I don't know why that's a thing, but you will be able to see it in theaters. Looks like most of the major chains are agreeing. I know AMC has agreed to play the film in theaters alongside. So if you are near an AMC theater that is open, you will for sure be able to see it. Nick, I'll start with you. Wonder Woman 1984. Are you surprised that it's getting both the theatrical alongside HBO? Are you going to watch it at home, or are you going to try to seek it out in the theater?
I'm going to go see it in the theater just out of principle that like I haven't seen the movie in the theater in a very long time, and I believe that if we want movie theaters to survive, like if you are a person who says that, you should be going to the movie safely every chance you get. This is a weird business move for me. Just I would think they would play it in theaters for 2 weeks, even if they didn't think. But if you're putting it for free somewhere else at the same time, that's just going to take away even more of what already wouldn't have come given the situation that we're in. So I'm confused why they would release them at the same time. Maybe there's someone doing economics analytics who's smarter than I am who understands why it's a good choice, but it seems weird to me.
My take, I think Soul is also going to be free on Disney Plus on Christmas Day. I think the hope here is that families will probably watch Soul on Disney Plus, and maybe HBO can get a little bit of that cheddar cheese of people who want to go to the theaters and maybe don't have HBO. I don't know the numbers on HBO, but from what I have heard, it is on the lower end of streaming services right now. It's very new, so not a lot of people have it. That's number 2. So not a lot of people have it yet. So my thought would be that most families are going to stay home, watch Soul on Disney Plus for free. Everybody has Disney Plus. And then you would have the people like us who probably head to a theater to catch Wonder Woman. You can bet I'm probably going to try to convince Maggie's parents to go see Wonder Woman on Christmas. So Maggie, your take on this whole Wonder Woman business.
So I have a question. When does Justice League drop?
It hasn't been announced yet.
It hasn't? Okay. Because I saw somewhere on Twitter that people were theorizing that, they're going to try to get people to sign up to see Wonder Woman, and then they're going to drop Justice League in a relatively close period, but just outside the free trial length, so that then they really get people to sign up because they have those two things close together. I don't know if that's true, and you guys keep saying it's free and it's not free. They really just want people to sign up for HBO Max because they're trying to make their money back. That's obviously what they're trying to do. They're not delusional. They know they won't make it in the theater. There's no way, and so they're trying to supplement it with this, and I don't think that there's any way they're going to make as much money doing it this way unless they would have if they had pushed the movie to post-COVID, but because no one knows when that's going to be, I understand that they don't want to sit on it anymore, because the longer they sit on it, the longer they have to push all their other DCU properties. But I'm just happy it's still in theaters is really what it comes down to.
Maggie alluded to something else I was going to ask you, Robert, and that's that I saw something else that's Warner Brothers CEO said They wanted Wonder Woman to come out in 2020. They didn't want to push it to 2021. They didn't want it to get stale by having people wait longer and longer and longer. They didn't want the hype to drop. Do you think this is a smart move?
I think the hype has already dropped. Like, I think, okay, that's maybe not true. I don't think personally, I don't think there would be a dramatic hype drop versus releasing it Christmas as opposed to releasing it in March or April. And I think they would make, I'm not a business insider, but I would speculate that they would make significantly more money waiting another 3 or 4 months than they would just by dropping it out. Again, I'm very happy to see it in theaters. I will probably see it in theaters. I understand, trying to drive HBO Max subscriptions and then trying to keep them there with Justice League if that's what ends up happening. But as far as like the hype argument, I think that people are going to be hyped to see it whenever it comes out. And I think like they've already taken as big of a hype hit as they're gonna.
It's fair. All right. Let's move on to the next thing, which if I can see, this is what happens when Koho's not here. Deadpool 3. It's happening. It's officially happening. Disney's announced it. It's coming. And they've got the Bob's Burgers writers to come in and be the writers for the film. And apparently it is going to be rated R at Disney. So there you go. There you have it. I'm okay with this. I've never watched Bob's Burgers. Couldn't tell you anything about it. I've heard it's very funny. But all that being said is I didn't like Deadpool 2. I like Rhett Reese and is it Rhett Reese and I forget who the other writer is. Yes. I like them because I like the Zombieland movies. I liked the first Deadpool. I did not like Deadpool 2. So I'm okay with them trying a new writer, a new team. It makes sense. Bob's Burgers is a Fox property, so it's kind of all staying within the family there. So yeah, I'm okay with this. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I just heard that the Rhett Reese and Paul, they are doing something else recently. I'm gonna find out while I ask Maggie what she thinks about Deadpool 3 being confirmed to be in pre-production, and it's gonna be rated R. What are your thoughts?
I don't think it's really confirmed that it's rated R. Like
they're planning on maybe they're not
hasn't said that, and until they say that, I'm not gonna believe it really. Like people can report all they want that they think it's gonna be rated R. I think it would be a mistake to make it not rated R just because I think the fans would be upset and I don't think the movie would be as good. Or it wouldn't be the same as the other two. I think that was pretty clear with Once Upon a Deadpool. But I mean, yeah, I've never seen Bob's Burgers either, but I totally agree that I thought that Deadpool 2 kind of lost it. So I'm glad that they're getting in some new writers to try to do something different. And I'm excited to see Deadpool come to the MCU, maybe? Is that what's happening? Is he coming to the MCU, or is he just going to keep doing his thing? He tends to live in between universes anyway, I guess.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
I saw somebody pitch that this is how you get Hugh Jackman's Wolverine to come into the MCU, is because the movie starts and it's just like Deadpool being Deadpool and being like, what? We got bought out. We're going to Disney, and then just like grabs Hugh Jackman, and they like something like that would be very funny. But that's the beauty of Deadpool. You can do things like that. You can be like, oh man, we got to do this PG-13 now, and then somebody like whispers in his ear and is like, actually, no, you're still gonna be rated R. And he goes, the mouse is letting us say fuck. Oh, cool. And like that could be like a whole thing. Nick, your thought?
Sorry, I was momentarily distracted, but I don't know. I've seen one episode of Bob's Burgers. It was very strange. It was very weird. My college friend watched it and like laughed the whole time, and I was just like, what? I
just responded to
that. I don't know. I don't know if this excites me or not. I didn't love Deadpool 2, but I didn't hate it, I think, as much as Tim does. Also, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure most of like the jokes and the funny, like that's Ryan Reynolds, like improv a lot of the time.
Well, he also doctored the script, so that
right.
A lot of that is definitely him.
If we're talking about more of how the story structure flows, I liked that a lot less about Deadpool 2. So maybe it's like a good fresh change is what's in need. I'm excited for all the possibilities with Deadpool. I hope he's not like a mainstay, because then it creates a lot of continuity things and issues with the MCU. I've always pitched a movie that's a version of the Marvel comic story, which is Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. And I want Deadpool to just kill all the Fox Marvel Universe and just have a movie where he kills like all the Fox X-Men and the Fox Fantastic Four and stuff like that. And at the end, he's like, all right, let's start fresh with Disney. So I don't know. New writer's cool. Fresh stuff. Changes. Disney. What? Crazy.
Robert, what do you think about Deadpool 3?
Yeah, I the more I watch Deadpool 2, the more I like it. I was kind of out at it at the beginning, but I've come around on it a little bit. What? I'm not allowed to like a movie after rewatching
No, you're
it?
not. Nope.
I see. Okay. But yeah, I like it more every time I rewatch it. I do agree. Like, the humor is still there, and I kind of don't want to see him in the MCU, at least not yet. Like, I feel like there needs to be a hard reset as far as X-Men universe goes before coming into like the MCU. Like, it'd be funny to have him like grab Hugh Jackman and then run into the MCU, but I really don't want that. I want like fresh takes on all of this, on everything X-Men. I don't need to see that version of Magneto or Professor X. Like, I just need, if you're gonna do X-Men, I need it to be done in the MCU's way and start from scratch, whether it's however they do the mutation thing. But it needs to start in the MCU, not be brought into it like from a different pre-existing movie character like Deadpool. But I agree with Maggie. I think it's a shame if it's not rated R, because then the movie will just be not good, and you won't really get as much of that quippy humor, at least not done as well. But who knows what it'll actually end up being.
All right. Okay. Last thing we're going to talk about before we get into the ranking of the Christmas films is going to be another quick MCU story. Chris Pratt officially confirmed going to be in Thor 4. This is dope. This is awesome. I'm excited about this. I like their dynamic a lot in Infinity War and the end of Endgame. So I'm all about this. Robert, Chris Pratt, Thor 4, yes or no?
Yeah, I dig it. It's gonna be interesting to see how, because obviously, like, they're doing the Love and Thunder, like they're doing the Jane stuff. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do it. Is Taika behind that one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, then I'm all in. If they were switching up the directors or the writers, and if they were making it, if they were changing it too much from what Ragnarok did great, then I'd be a little bit more concerned about them doing too much. But I think in Taika's hands, I'm all in.
Yeah, I said to Maggie when this news dropped, I was like, just imagine Chris Pratt with Taika's dialogue. Like,
yeah.
That is going to be, I think that's going to be next level. Nick, what do you think?
I think all this confirms is that Thor: Love and Thunder is going to pick up where Endgame left off, which is fine. If I had it my way, I would want the next thing to be Thor in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, as opposed to the Guardians being in the next Thor movie. But given that we're not getting, and even like back when like James Gunn was fired in that sort of interim before he came back, I was like, yo, give Guardians 3 to Taika, and because he's got Thor now, like it'd be great. But that's not the way they went, and that's fine. I'm still excited to see what comes next. Did they say how big of a role he's going to have? Like, I
think it's just going to be a small cameo. If it's probably going to be 1 or 2 scenes.
Then that sort of worries me a little bit, because I think they're just going to sort of undo what they did at the end of Endgame and start out with Thor being like, all right, as Guardians of the Galaxy, let's go. And then him and Chris Pratt are just going to be like, no, I'm the captain. Thor's going to be like, fine, I'm leaving. And then it's just going to sort of undo.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
So I worry that's where it's going. But, Chris Pratt, great.
Yeah. All right. Maggie, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot to add, except to tell Malcolm that I'm pretty sure Thor 4 is going to be released first, because that's why they're going to film it first, because they're going to production.
I think, Guardian starts filming this summer, I think I read. Yeah.
They only just finalized the script, so it's definitely not as far as Thor is. But no, I'm excited. I think they have a good chemistry. I think that I won't think too much about what it means for the story. Like I trust Taika and I trust Kevin to do their thing. And even if it is a role like Doctor Strange had in Ragnarok, that's what me and him talked about. I could see it serving its purpose and being enjoyable. So I'm always happy to see them on the screen together because I think they're great. So.
And at the end of the day, like I don't really care for what Nick pitched either. Like if it happens, like I wouldn't like to see it that way. But at the end of the day, we're probably going to get a 2 hour and 15-minute Taika Waititi movie that's a blast. So if one scene isn't as good as the rest of the movie, we will survive. But that being said, I hope this is worth it. I hope it's good. Let's hit the road with Christmas films. What we're gonna do?
I'm nervous.
And, no, you don't have to be nervous. We've done this on the after show many times. We did it many times before anyone else did it. We did this.
Okay, Tim.
Because Malcolm's
We
in the
invented
chat.
the idea of ranking. Yeah, that's
Yes, we did.
I'm saying with this website this way, I don't want Malcolm to be like, oh, we do this on Full Metal, and I'll be like, actually, we did it too. Anyway,
why are you accusing Malcolm so aggressively right now?
I made the first movie ever.
Yeah, guys, Nick is the oldest person in the history of cinema. So yeah, this
Nick
is
Sergey. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I
Robert
couldn't
was
think.
trying to flex with history.
I could not.
Failed.
I could not remember the name.
So this
Sergey
is
Eisenstein, I think.
61 movies.
Oof.
A lot
That's
of
so many.
there's so many bad ones on here. I'm so excited.
There's probably like a third we haven't seen.
I was gonna say
there is a haven't seen tab.
Okay. Cool.
Nick, if you could be in charge of the comments,
oh sure,
because I won't be able to see the screen. That would be great. Yeah, please don't sue me, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, exactly. I saw that one, so I threw it up. But yeah, please don't sue me, Malcolm. That would be horrible. Okay. So the tiers: legendary, great, good, bad, horrible, trash, never watched. Do we want to keep all those or do we want to shorten that up?
that's fine.
Yeah. See what
All
happens.
right.
Yeah.
I think we can get rid of horrible.
I agree. I don't think there needs to be a level between bad and trash.
So you're saying you just want a 5-star system, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Best of the best, great, good, bad, trash, never watched. Okay.
Sure.
All right. The first one on this is the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol, the one that haunts me at night in my dreams.
It's a literary character in that.
Yeah, I believe he's a literary character. I would go good.
I agree.
It haunts me for other reasons because they look scary, but
I do.
Sure, good's fine with me.
We're all going good.
Yep.
Sure.
Are we doing majority rule here?
Yes.
Like, okay.
But
Just want to be
horrible.
clear.
There are 4 of us, so that'll be interesting. A Christmas Story.
I saw it a long time ago, so I don't really have an opinion if I'm being honest.
I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest.
I
would put it in good. I don't think it's bad.
This is one of those ones that like is held up as a classic, but really doesn't actually hold up.
But is it like bad? Like that's
no.
I wouldn't say it's bad.
I would agree with that. I'm fine with good.
Good? Okay.
Yeah. Look at us with those 3-star ratings. Classic.
Under A Christmas Carol?
Fence sitters. I would say
we're doing it like that.
I would say it's better than Christmas Carol. Personally.
Okay.
Sure.
Charlie Brown Christmas. Legendary.
S tier.
Okay.
Maggie? No.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Arthur Christmas. I've never seen it.
I can't even see the poster. I don't know what that is.
Is it animated?
Yes.
Okay, then no, I never saw that.
Never.
I thought you were gonna be like, if it's animated, trash.
Bad Santa.
Never seen it.
Oh.
It's funny.
I've seen it once.
It's got some funny moments in it.
You wear a sweatshirt with it on it. Like
yeah, it does, as I recall.
That's Bad Santa 2. What do you think? I mean, I think probably bad.
Haven't seen it.
Here's another thing we're gonna do actually real quick. We're gonna change these names.
Oh.
because
Hello.
hello.
Hello, Nick.
That's one.
Oh, for you.
Yep.
We're gonna
He
change.
passed it on to you.
Oh, we're doing the tier system.
Yeah, we're gonna do it that way, just because I
That
think.
works. That's better than saying good or bad.
And then we'll just make that F. Okay.
No D's here.
No D's.
You either pass or you fail.
Yeah, I would give Bad Santa C. What do you,
I'll defer to your opinion.
Nick?
I would put Bad Santa above the two above it.
Really?
Yeah, personally. Maybe stick them in between.
I can do that. I can live with that.
Okay.
Or-
No, Maggie, what are you thinking?
No, it's fine. I haven't seen it, but I just know I wouldn't like it. So
Malcolm thinks it's trash. So, Nick, you're frozen.
No, I'm not. See,
your
look,
picture is frozen.
Your
but your
picture
voice
on
is
our
not
end is
frozen.
frozen.
is it at least handsome looking?
Yeah, I
Why
would
are there
say-
Yes.
Why are there two Charlie Brown Christmases?
That's a great question. Die Hard.
I feel like that's an A tier movie.
I would agree.
I'd go one above. I don't know what Robert has to say.
I haven't seen it.
Robert.
Well, I would say A then.
Hey, it is
We're outruling you, Nick.
fair. Am I still frozen?
Yes.
Okay, BRB.
Okay, bye.
All right.
For real, though, they're like, I'm not crazy. There's a second Charlie Brown Christmas down there, right?
Where?
Second row, second from the right.
Yes, there is. It's on there twice, I think.
Boom.
There you go.
And also Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is on here, and that's a Thanksgiving movie. So
Oh, awkward.
there's that right there. Okay. Elf.
Put it at number one.
I think that's S tier, yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do too.
Oh.
I don't know about above Charlie Brown.
I can't
but
see. I can't see a movie on this list being better than it.
Well,
Charlie
I
Brown
don't know about
Christmas.
Nope.
No,
that. I don't even know what this is. Eloise at Christmas time?
Yeah, no thanks.
S.
4 Christmases?
I've never seen it.
I've only ever heard it made fun of.
I think Cody loves it. I think that's one of Cody's favorites. I've seen it. It's John Favreau's in it, so that gets it a little bit of love.
It sounds like you're the only one who's seen it, so you pick, man.
I'll
Yeah.
put it at F. I don't think
Oh,
Wow.
Brutal.
it's pretty bad, but Frosty the Snowman.
A.
I feel like that's a solid A movie.
Nick?
Or we can go B if you want.
Not above Die Hard.
I don't think are we ranking
Yeah,
them
not
within
above
their
Die Hard.
tiers?
How about this? We'll put them in the tiers and then we'll rank the tiers.
Rank them within tiers later, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
sounds good. I agree.
All right. Gremlins.
Oh yeah, that happens at
I've
Christmas.
never seen it.
Scary F.
I would say B.
He said
Sure.
F.
'Cause it's scary. No, B is fine. I'm fine with B.
Home Alone.
S.
It's been a long time.
B. I
Oh.
don't think that movie holds up very well.
Top tier. I have seen that movie hundreds of
Robert,
times.
when was the last time you watched it?
Last Christmas.
Oh.
That's when I gave you my heart.
So what are we doing here? I've never seen it.
I said S. Robert said B. So A.
Sure.
We can do that.
S is the top thing, right?
That's fair.
Yeah.
And we'll rank those later. Okay. Home Alone 2.
A.
That one I haven't seen.
It's been a long time, yeah.
A.
Sure.
They're both pretty good.
Animated Grinch is S.
S.
I mean, that's, yeah, S.
Oh, the original one? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not the
And-
Benedict Cumberbatch one.
Now the Ron Howard one. I think is me personally is
Tim
an A.
loves that movie. Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk
I've
about
only seen it a
nightmares.
few times. That's fair.
What did you say, Nick?
I said you want to talk about nightmares.
I would go A personally. But I'm
I'm-
willing to move
We
it
can.
to-
I think we can give you this one.
I'm fine with A, yeah.
Okay. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it at B because It's a Wonderful Life is next, and this movie's
S.
garbage.
S. Garbage, you're high. This
said
movie's not
garbage?
garbage.
It's bad.
I've never
No, it's
seen
not.
it, but
This is S tier.
Okay,
This
we're
is S
majority
tier.
rule here, Tim. We beat you. It's S.
No, Nick hasn't said anything yet.
I've never seen it.
He hasn't seen it.
No, he has, and I think he said B.
No. S.
He definitely said he hasn't seen it.
Averaging it all
You
out.
outvoted my friend.
It's not good. Jingle All the Way.
I've never seen it.
A. Absolute A.
Oh, and I'm moving this back up to A as well. Jingle All the Way is an A.
For me, yeah.
Love Actually.
F.
B.
Sorry, ex-girlfriend, but F. It was terrible.
I would say B as well.
Couldn't stand it.
Robert, have you seen it?
I don't know. I think I have once, maybe in like 2013.
First time I watched it was with Mom, so.
Miracle on 34th Street. I believe.
Which version is this?
I believe this is the original.
Yeah, it looks like the original. I'd say
S.
Yes, and this is the remake. Yeah. I would give it an A.
I've never seen it.
I can agree with A. A is fine. That works.
And then the remake.
Never seen it.
I don't remember the remake. I just remember the original.
It's
one.
like the most like mid-tier movie I could find.
Yeah, I would say maybe B. Like if we're given Love Actually and Gremlins B, and if we're given the Zemeckis Christmas Carol B, I don't know how we can put Miracle 34th Street at C. Personally,
Mixed Nuts. Never seen it. We've all never seen it.
No. Heard it's funny.
Okay. Vacation. Christmas Vacation.
Never seen it.
A, maybe S.
I would say A. I've only seen it once, but it was 2 Christmases ago, so it's been a minute. But I would say A.
Sure. Fair with that.
Okay. And again, this Thanksgiving film of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
can we just throw it in the never watched because it shouldn't count on the list?
Yeah, that's why. Not because we've all seen it, but
We've seen it.
I've seen it. It's an S. If we're
Oh,
going
is it?
off. Yeah, the movie's awesome.
Oh, okay.
The movie's great.
I have not seen it.
So, but we'll put it in never watched just because it's not a Christmas movie. Okay. Polar Express is an F.
Fight me, it's an A.
No, it's A.
You
I
are
love that
high.
movie.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
I love that movie.
You are high on crack if you think
No.
that movie is an A.
Yeah.
No, it's an A.
It's an A.
If you asked me a month ago, I might have said A.
But what now, Nick?
Someone pointed out how demonic the characters.
Well, it's just the animation that bothers you, but the story's still
part of the
The
movie.
story is I don't know about her. The story is really, really heartwarming.
I'm
It's a
willing
really
to
good
go
story.
C.
No, B. The lowest.
C is way
is
too
the
low.
lowest. B is the lowest.
I
will
agree
go.
with Maggie.
I will say without anyone else's influence, I would probably put it at B right now.
B is fine, but it's going to be a high B.
Rudolph.
S.
Classic.
Yeah,
S.
I mean, nightmares again, but yeah.
Scrooged.
A.
Never seen it.
I've seen parts of it. I don't know if I've ever seen the whole thing.
The Bill Murray, I've never seen it.
It's like one of those movies that Kevin would like flip between.
Kevin watches it a
so,
lot,
Like
yeah.
I've seen parts of it.
The Man Who Invented Christmas with Dan Stevens.
Never seen it.
Never saw
Didn't
it
that come
either.
out like last year or 2 years?
It came
ago?
out 2017, I think. The Muppet Christmas Carol is
S.
I know Nick is afraid of Miss Piggy, but
It's honestly the most
That might be our number one.
terrifying. I would put it in B personally, but that's
Maggie, where are you at?
I don't really have an opinion, if I'm being honest.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I feel like that's an S.
I would give it a B, to be honest.
I would say A or B. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Ooh.
Where were you when we did the watch along, Nick?
I was purposely skipping it because there's a character called Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie.
Like, no.
You're too triggered by that.
Terrifying.
I'm willing to go B.
B's fine.
B's all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Nazario.
The Santa Claus.
A.
A. Yeah. All three of them are going to be A. Spoiler alert.
Trading Places. Never seen it.
Me either.
Wait. No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking of The Great Outdoors. Never seen it.
None of us have seen it.
No.
What is this? Call Me Claus.
Gross.
Is that Whoopi Goldberg? That's
Yeah.
well,
No,
that means it's
I've
an
never
S.
seen it.
No, I haven't seen it either.
I'm not interested in watching
Christmas with the Cranks.
Never seen it.
It's I think another one Cody loves, but it's really bad.
it. Never seen it.
It's an F, I think. Am I the only one who's seen it?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Santa Claus 2.
A.
We're all good with A.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Love the Coopers on here, by the way?
8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, the Adam Sandler one.
I've never seen it.
I don't remember it.
So never watched it.
I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
I've never seen it.
Well,
This may come as a shock to you, Tim, but I'm not much of an Ernest movie guy.
Fred Claus.
um,
I would give it a C.
yeah, I think this is a worthy C.
The Benedict Cumbersnatch Grinch, I think, is a C as well.
I didn't see it.
Maggie fell asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really.
Okay. Another Home Alone movie. I think this is Home Alone 3.
Okay, everything after 2 you can just throw in the garbage.
I've never seen it.
I believe 3 is Cody's favorite. So all of Cody's favorite movies are an F right now.
Poor Cody.
Jack Frost. That movie slaps.
A.
I'd give it a
does.
C. I would give it a C though.
I'd go B.
B. I'll take B.
I'll take B.
All right.
I didn't think I was gonna get B, so I'll take B.
The Parker classic.
It's not good, but I do remember it fondly.
Just Friends, I would say, is a C.
S. I absolutely love that movie.
I wouldn't go S. I'll go B.
This is one of those weird ones that if someone's like, Nick, name a movie that you love that no one would ever guess, it is Just Friends, starring Ryan.
Maggie, you've seen it.
I have.
I
What
watched
is
it with you. It's the one where Ryan Reynolds is fat at the beginning and then he loses
you.
all the weight.
Thank you, Melissa.
Oh,
I'll go A.
I vaguely recall it.
Nick, I feel like you're not getting higher than A. You might want to take that
I'll take
deal.
A. I'll take A at this point. All right.
The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. That's an F.
Never seen it.
It's
Yeah,
not
okay.
good.
It was the last one, and then Ernest saved it.
That's a not watched. Or did you?
Yeah.
To Grandmother's House We Go. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, wait! Zoom in on the poster of that.
Oh, that's Mary Kate and Ashley.
I've seen this movie. I mean, not since I was like under
Yeah.
12, but I remember it being like a C.
How about we go F?
What?
A C? You want to go C?
Have you
Yeah,
seen
I
it,
remember
Tim?
it.
I mean, I saw all of my sisters watch them, so I've
Yeah,
probably
same.
seen it. Medea Christmas.
Haven't seen it.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
What is this? Unaccompanied Minors. I've never seen it.
I never seen
Never
it.
seen
I remember when it came out.
Maggie's favorite Santa ever, The Christmas Chronicles.
I'd say that's like a C.
I would agree with C.
I won a movie battleground question about that movie without ever having seen it.
The sequel comes out in like a
Tomorrow.
week. Tomorrow.
The Disney Plus classic Noel.
I'd say B. Maybe C.
It's got Anna Kendrick, so sure.
That's true. And Bill Hader.
Bill
Um,
Hader's barely in it.
Office Christmas Party.
B. I kind
I
of like that movie.
kind of did not like it.
I'd say C.
I would
I'd
say
go
as
C
well.
at the highest.
All right, C is fine.
The Preacher's Wife.
That's B, but B.
Oh, you're right.
You can leave it there. It's fine.
Is
Never
that
seen it.
Denzel? I've never seen it.
We
But
should-
if,
I don't know.
but if Denzel's in it, we should probably give it at least a B, I would say. I've never seen. Have any of us seen it?
No.
Okay. Another fucking Rudolph.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the first
Rudolph,
sequel.
The Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen that.
that's a scary one.
I'd say C.
Yeah, C or B.
Does it have Denzel in it?
Santa Claus 3 is not
A.
I'm sorry.
A.
B.
I would say C.
Oh, it's higher than
no,
C.
definitely not C. I'm teetering
B.
between A and B.
B.
Probably,
I'll take B.
probably
but
B if I'm being
Martin
honest.
Short is genuinely fantastic in that movie.
What is this? Santa Claus
Santa
is
Claus is
coming to town.
That's an S.
It's pretty scary.
It's not scary.
That's the 1 foot
That's
in
Winter
front of the other?
Warlock.
Yes,
that's the
that
1
is the
foot in
1
front of
foot
the
in front of the
other.
other.
That's
That's
S. That's S.
A.
A is fine.
Really?
It's a high A.
Oh my gosh.
Santa Buddies.
Never seen it.
Yeah, no, never.
Santa with muscles.
S.
Yikes.
Absolutely.
Why isn't Iron Man 3 or Shazam on this Christmas movie list?
SpongeBob Christmas.
Never
is-
Never seen it.
is
Oh!
A.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really good. It actually is.
It really is.
The Night Before, I would say, is A.
A or B. Yeah.
I'd say B.
I didn't see it.
I would lean closer to B than A as well.
Okay. 'Twas the Night.
I don't know what that is.
Looks like some sort of Disney Channel original film.
Oh, wait. Is that the one where, like, Santa... shoot.
They all have Santa next. Well,
I know, but, like, they have an ornament that, like, controls the weather?
Sure. I've never seen it.
That
You're the
one.
only one.
If it is, go B.
If it is, go B. Okay. Some other Disney Channel movie. The
No idea.
Ultimate Christmas Present.
No, it's that one. That's the weather one. But that
Okay.
one in B. I've never seen the other one.
Got it. Okay. And then Why Him, I would say, is a B.
A.
I'd say B
Oh,
as well.
yeah. I forgot that takes place at Christmas.
James Franco shows his ass. It's an A.
Wow, okay. You heard it here first, folks. Robert loves the ass. Okay.
He fucking punts a chicken. What more do you want?
Okay. So of the F's, I would probably put. So these Home Alone ones are the worst, right?
I have no idea.
Sure.
You're the only one who has seen a majority of those.
I've not seen any of the other ones, but the Home Alone ones are pretty bad.
Okay, well then I would do Four Christmases, then Cranks, then okay. The C's. What's number 1 on the C's?
The only one I've seen is Rudolph,
Can
and
you
it's not
like
that
zoom
bad.
in? Because my eyes are like terrible and I can't see anything. What's number 1 on the C?
Oh, actually, Office Christmas Party.
Yeah,
think.
let's do that.
I'm fine with that.
How about
That
the
movie, T.J. Miller's funny in that movie.
the Grinch?
That's fine. And then I'd say Noel.
Oh, Grandmother's House. No, Grandmother's House should go.
Like you're the only one who has seen it.
I know, but it's great.
I don't believe you.
And a gingerbread house, and it's like, a house of gingerbread. That's all I really remember from the movie, but I liked it.
So
I don't think Rudolph should be last.
I don't know. I think it's fine there.
Okay.
I do too.
I've been
Yeah.
outvoted.
I've never
So we're good with the way it is.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
seen a scary one.
All right. So B. I think for posterity's sake, we leave A Christmas Story as the top on this one.
Okay.
Sure. And then Polar Express.
No.
And then Santa Claus 3.
Oh my god.
And then Jack Frost.
I'll go Santa Claus 3 in like the top 3 of the B's.
Hell yeah, now we're talking.
Okay. The bottom.
Sure.
That's fine.
And so does this. No, actually, the weird one with the weather thing that we're talking about. That goes.
Santa controls the weather. It's crazy.
I feel like
I would put The Night Before up towards the top.
not at number 2 though.
Miracle on 34th Street.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I think the Jack Frost.
Personally,
The
I'd
Night
put Jack
Before
Frost and Nightmare Before and
and
Polar
Why
Express all above Miracle.
I agree.
All right, so Jack Frost above Miracle.
And move Bad Santa. Why is it?
Yeah, Bad Santa's just going to get forgotten about and accidentally wind up in the number 2 spot.
Okay, so
Also move Gremlins and Love Actually.
Yeah, and then Miracle can go back like 1 or 2.
I think Christmas Story can stay 1, Santa Claus
Yeah.
3, Jack Frost. I don't think Polar Express should be that high, but I think it's right where it needs to be. I think 5 is fine.
That's fine.
We'll take him.
I mean,
Sorry.
I would move Miracle on 34th Street after
I would as well.
Polar Express and
I would-
Nightmare Before Christmas and The Night Before.
I would as well.
And I would move Why Him up too. But mostly this
At
is
least
for
above
movies that I've
Love
seen.
Actually. Yeah. Yeah.
We good with this?
I'm good. with that.
Sure.
Should be higher, but fine.
What do you think should be higher?
The ultimate Christmas present.
All right. A. I think of these. Oh, this is tough.
I think Miracle needs to be pretty high. The original Miracle. But I'm just a sucker for old Christmas movies.
I haven't seen it.
I would put it high as well.
It doesn't need to be like number 1. I just think like top 3 is fair.
I think Vacation should be up there.
I haven't seen that one.
I think the first Santa Claus should be up there.
The first Home Alone, I think, should be up there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Die Hard's going further down than I would like.
Home Alone 2, I haven't seen.
You've never seen Home Alone?
I've never seen either of them.
I would like to make the pitch for Santa Claus is Coming to Town above Frosty. But I know I'm the only one who like remembers or likes that movie, so
I mean,
What's
I
going
don't
at the bottom? What's the worst of these?
Jingle All the Way.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Okay.
As someone who likes that movie.
And then has anyone ever actually seen Scrooge
yeah, I have.
all the way through?
Yes.
All right, then I'd move that towards the bottom too.
I think Santa Claus 2 should be towards the bottom. It's not as good as the first one.
That's fair.
I don't know.
It's still A, like I still like it a lot.
Just Friends.
Santa Claus 2 below Home Alone 2 doesn't sit right with me. But
Okay, well then let's move Home Alone 2 down. And then I think SpongeBob can stay right here because it's
Sure.
really good, but me and Nick are the only ones that like it.
Just Friends should go up a tier.
Up a tier. And then
that's all right with me.
I'm actually kind of fine.
That
with
looks
the
okay
way
there.
this is, to be completely
Yeah.
honest. I would like Grinch to be a little higher, but
Not over anything we have above it though. Like even I'll take Frosty over it. For me personally.
all right. So out of these, of the S's, I would put Rudolph at the bottom. No, I'm sorry. I would put It's a Wonderful Life at the bottom.
No.
What's our vote for the number 1?
Elf.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I go Muppets.
I'll switch with Muppets as long as It's a Wonderful Life is in the top 3. I can put Muppets at 1.
I think Muppet, Elf, Wonderful Life.
I think Muppet Charlie Brown.
I don't.
And I
think
would
Muppets-
honestly put Grinch above.
I
put
would
Grinch
not put Muppets first.
Thank you, Maggie.
That's crazy.
I can we agree that Rudolph is at the bottom?
I think so.
I'm fine with that.
I think that Grinch is over Charlie Brown.
I disagree real hard for that.
They're close. Put them in between the two Charlie Browns.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
There you
okay
go.
with that.
Compromise.
I'm okay with that. And then
Why
No,
don't
we
you-
just decided Muppets.
I'm just moving them up. Calm down.
we can keep it right there. If we leave it right there, I'm happy with that category.
No, I'm not. I would take Elf. Oh,
Elf over. I can't take Elf over Muppets or It's a Wonderful Life.
Looks great. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Tim, you gotta move Muppets behind It's a Wonderful Life. I'm sorry.
Muppets. We were just talking about it at number 1, and now we're going to 3.
You were talking about it at number 1, and nobody was telling you no.
Why are we just letting Elf be 1?
So Nick, but hang on. Nick's never seen It's a Wonderful Life, but he's seen the Muppets.
This is true.
Nick
Man.
agrees with me that the Muppets should be lower. So back off, Tim. He's on our
Yeah, I
side.
don't know
Why
what
don't
I
you
would
love the Muppets?
There's a whole song where Okay.
We're Marley and Marley.
What's scarier than the Muppets? Ghosts. And there's like a 3-minute stretch where Muppets as ghosts come and sing to you, and I hate it.
That's true. I will accept Elf at number 1 if we move It's a Wonderful Life over Muppets, and then we're good.
I will do that as well.
This is so wrong on so many levels. All right, guys. Well, here's your list. Read it and weep. There it is. I'm so upset. This episode brought to you by Best Buy. Go get a frickin' dishwasher or whatever the fuck that is.
Can I pitch one change?
Yes.
Can we put Santa with muscles at number 1, please?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Where did that
I think
go?
we need to move Polar Express up a tier.
No, we're not making any changes.
It's fine. I'm fine. Santa.
Oh, too bad. Accept it, Malcolm.
Santa with muscles.
It looks like Hulk Hogan.
It's called compromise.
I think it is.
Compromise.
I couldn't find this as funny as I do. But I do.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's the list. Guys, thanks for hanging out, watching, doing the list. Melissa, I don't know who you are, but you hate Elf. Wow.
You do know who Melissa is.
Do I?
Play on a 2 trivia night.
Oh, yes, I do know who Melissa is. Absolutely. Well, she doesn't like Elf. That's interesting.
I mean, I don't really like Elf that much either.
It's okay. She likes Just Friends, so we're fine.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching the show. We'll be back next week. Like I said, actually, no, I haven't said this on anything that's been released. I forgot about that. This was a conversation behind closed doors. So next week, we are doing another news show / something like this again. Don't know what we're going to do, but something fun along with the news. Then on December 8th and December 15th, back-to-back weeks, we will be doing watch-alongs of holiday films. One, we have confirmed is Home Alone because I have not seen it, so we are going to watch it. I'm going to experience it, and we are going to do that. That is going to be on December 8th. Mark your calendars, Home Alone, December 8th. On the 15th, we have not picked a film yet. We are going to leave it up to you. We will maybe be making a poll on the Facebook page sometime in the next couple of weeks to decide what movie to watch on the 15th. So again, next week, news show with another game. And then on the 8th and the 15th, watch-alongs. We will be taking the 22nd off because it is the week of Christmas. We will be back on the 29th after that. So that's it. That was the show. Thank you to Nick, and Maggie, and Robert for hanging out. Lots of stuff going around here on Multiplex. YLS starts the next top 100 tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's pre-recorded, but still be in the chat, talk with each other, hang out. It will be a lot of fun. I'm trying to remember. I know Mike and Nazario are on. I think Cameron Holtzman
and Andrew Barr.
That's it. That's the panel for the top 100 volume 2. So you're going to want to check that out starting tomorrow. That's going to be every week for the next 11 weeks or so. The first 8 are pre-recorded, and then they're going to do the last 3, including the recap show there live. Warzone, FanZone, Fandom, all the other stuff, normal times this week. And it's all leading up to the final year-end event. So be on the lookout for those matches. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week with another show. Until then, kiss your loved ones, grab a Michelob Ultra, and drive
Take
safely.
Care.
Oh, God.
You're still here? It's over.
She's out of our hair, and just when I dare to care, she says, au contraire, you're my pair of friends. I love you.
Keep it together, man.